Okay, so I've been a fan of Grand Theft Auto since 3. Not so much of the top-down 2D Grand Theft Autos, the granddaddy Grand Theft Autos, but the Grand Theft Auto that totally forced me to like it. I wasn't really forced. I like the gameplay. I like how much freedom that it gives you. To be a criminal was the third Grand Theft Auto, and then when Grand Theft Auto Vice City came, let me tell you a story about that. I was I was living in Laurel, Maryland. That's a DC suburb. It's in the PG County, Prince George's. And my grandmother gave me some money. I think I was out of work by that time because, I got displaced, meaning I followed my mom or we moved from Frederick to Laurel, blase, blase. So I went to the mall, the Laurel Mall. And I don't know how the Laurel Mall is today. It's been so long since I've been in that mall. I got a car. I could have golded. I could. How can I see this right? I could have do a road trip over and see how that mall is because I got some memories, memories for days about the Laurel Mall. But anyway, so I went to the mall to see if I can get Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Back in, I think that was 2001 or 2000. No, I think it was 2003. I don't know. Anyway, I was looking. At first, I went to GameStop, but that was the days when GameStop was a good store. But when new games came out, I forgot that you need to reserve your you need to reserve you a copy of that awesome game. And I was sad because the dude that was in there in GameStop told me, oh, I'm sorry, man, you gotta have reserve your copy of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I was bummed out like a motherfucker. So I walked out of GameStop, just walking around window shopping. I had money because the whole point of me going to Laurel Mall was to get Vice City. Then there was a Sam Goody downstairs. I was looking at it. I like Sam Goody. Back then, okay. Gen Z, Sam Goody or Tower Records was CD, music stores you could buy CDs at. You know what I'm saying? It was like 2003, so you could still buy CDs. But I don't know if the last music store I know is FRIE, and they lasted for the longest. But anyway, I saw the rental display and I saw Vice City. I'm like, holy shit, Vice. And I went into that store and I saw the game was in the jewel case, that security case that, the theft case. I was like, oh shit, Vice City. So I grabbed it, paid for it. She took the magnet, and as he took the jewel case out, she took the game out of the jewel case, and I paid for it, and it's mine. I got Vice City. The gloat, I went back upstairs to GameStop, and I was like, look at what I got. I got GameStop. I got Vice City. Oh man, I know the manager at GameStop was mad as hell too, because why I knew. How I knew he was mad? Because he looked at me all disturbed, or he had a monotone tone to his voice. Like, where did you get that, Sam Goody? Walked out of there, man, took the bus home, popped that bad boy into my PS2, and I played Vice City. That shit was amazing when it first came out, and I was happy too. I was like, oh damn, I did the bubbles, whatever. But anyway, well, shit, that was a fucked up way of telling the story, I know. But GTA 6 will be unplayable to millions on release day. I'm like, okay. Now, when I saw that title, GTA 6 will be unplayable to millions on a release day, I think those are accounting to the people that still got PS4s. Because if you've been paying attention to, if you're a Grand Theft Auto fan, you will know that the new Grand Theft Auto game, the 6th installment, will always, not always, it will come out for PS5 and Xbox Series only. I don't know, I think it come out for the S and the X, but yeah. Only current gen consoles, not previous gen, but current gen. That's what I was thinking of. So we gonna read this fucking article. We'll see if it's good here. We know that Rockstar Games is hard at work developing the next installment of the immensely popular Grand Theft Auto series. However, despite news of GTA 6 being in production since February 2023, we know very little about the game. It seems that every day new leaks and rumors are making the internet rounds, and it's easy to forget that such hearsay should be taken with a pinch of salt. Regardless, this is Grand Theft Auto we're talking about here, and it's really to get carried away. When GTA 5 first arrived in 2013, it was for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Given this was the systems towards the end of the life cycle, they were pushed to the limits, and it's quite impressive when you think back of what was achieved on those consoles for the time. GTA 5 would then be ported to the PS4 and the Xbox One in 2014, followed by PC a year later. More recently, the game then arrived on new gen consoles for PS5 and Xbox Series X. It's fair to say that GTA 5 has possibly been one of the most accessible titles of the last decade, being released on a plethora of platforms. However, the level of accessibility might be coming to an end. Reported by GameFistle.com, it's been speculated that millions of Grand Theft Auto players might not be able to play the highly anticipated Rockstar game titles. The reason is that GTA 6 might be released for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series S and X. There is little doubt that Grand Theft Auto 6 will push PC and mounted consoles to the limit once more, and surely set to be most ambitious entry in the series yet. As a result, it might be worth preparing for the fact that PS4, Xbox One will be left behind. In March 2023, industry insider, the prominent leaker Tom Henderson suggested that GTA 6 will completely skip last-gen consoles. That news will displease many, but in truth, it likes of the PS4 of the Xbox One must be left behind at some point if new gen consoles are going to fulfill their maximum potential. If there's one positive to take from this, is that GTA 6 might not release until late 2025. If that in the case with PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, consoles being more readily available than ever, at least we should have plenty of time to save up. Once again, we should take all rumors and speculation with a pinch of salt. That being said, hopefully Rockstar Games will announce a series date, a release date soon, and perhaps we get that elusive Grand Theft. I found this on. I didn't ask for Siri. Anyway, and we'll announce a release date soon, as perhaps we would get that elusive Grand Theft Auto, GTA 6 trailer this year. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna put this video on here. I'm not gonna edit whatever. Just want to do a little flash upload, which I rarely do that. But anyway, let me explain to you why Grand Theft Auto 6 will only come out for the current gen consoles. The way I believe in the way they are making Grand Theft Auto 6 requires greater components to handle the game. Next gen graphics, next year performance. This game is not going to be handled well on last gen consoles. So it is what it is. You want Grand Theft Auto? I know it's hard to get an Xbox Series X. Probably you can get an S. You know, you can get, even though you want the X, if you are an Xbox fan, if you want the X and you can't find the X, you get the S, because it's next gen. You still won't have the 4K capability, but you have the performance capability to run your games at 60 frames a second. It's a performance machine, you know. So there's still that. You can still buy an Xbox Series S. And plus it's cheaper. It's like $100 cheaper than the X. And I know you can, the PS5 is hard to come by. I mean, I've heard stories that PlayStation go and make some more PS5s, and you got to do the rating game on if certain stores is going to even sell the PS5. If you are going to get the PS5, you got to be the early bird gets the worm. You know, you know what I'm saying? So you can grab you a copy of the console so you can buy it and own it and, you know, play all the games that you missed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be a beast of a game. And if it's not going to be on the PS4 or the Xbox One or the Xbox One X, it's going to be required for you to play the game on current gen consoles. All right, because it's going to implement all the new components based on the current gen consoles. And if it comes out on it's not going to come out on the previous gen, because the previous technology and the PS4 and the Xbox One X, it's not going to handle it. It's not. So I don't know what to tell you. If you still got PS4, I suggest you look at fucking Twitch streams. Oh man. Anyway, that's how I feel. Hit that like button if you like the social media links. Hit that likes button if you liked it. Hit that social media links if you fucking double this bubbles. You know what I'm saying. Like button, social media links will be down in the description box below. You'll see more of my videos. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Podcast peoples, hit the follow button. Share it. Share the episodes all around the universe. Anyway, peace out.